Hey guys, I'm Matt,
And I'm Dan.
and today we're bringing you our single player review of the game R.U.S E. And I am not the biggest fan of any kind of real time strategy game. The last one I played was M.O.D, and I liked it a little bit, but actually I was surprised by this game. I liked it a lot. What do you think about it?
I had this game scoped out for months. When was it supposed to come out? Like in the spring or last
Yeah,
year or something?
it got delayed at least two or three times.
The release date was kind of surprising. Me and Matt, we weren't expecting it to come out this week, so we weren't really planning to do a video for it so fast. But
Yeah, kind of jumped up on us.
yeah, Matt played RUSE on the console, and I did it on the PC, so we both had different advantages. He had the easier. I guess you could select units easier on the console than.
No, I thought it was actually harder.
Really?
Because it automatically moves your cursor around, so sometimes you can, you're pushing on this one, and you don't want all of them, or it's hard to select like individual 1, 2, or 3 unless you decide to select one of them, or you're selecting all of them. So.
Yeah. Well, it's a real-time strategy game, so it's definitely easier to use a mouse when we're playing this in single player. So I thought that, unlike N-Wars, we could only have 12 units. RUSE allowed you to have pretty much unlimited amount of units.
Yeah, just as many as you can make.
Yeah.
I did like that too.
Yeah, I guess in single player, you're only restricted by the amount of money you have, and I guess if you have enough units to finish a mission, there's no point in making 800 tanks unless whatever, if you want to just go in and annihilate them.
Which I've done a couple times. It's pretty fun to do that. I liked how big the maps were. I just love being able to zoom out and you can see the whole thing and zoom right in and see each individual unit. So I thought they did a pretty good job with that.
Yeah, I found that actually helpful when you were in a lot of the missions. You had to defend towns and cities and stuff, and you could individually go put like artillery right behind a building or something, or behind a forest, and that actually provided good cover for them. So they'd have to go around the entire forest or around the entire city to get to them. So I thought that was a good design.
I was actually surprised how long the campaign was. I mean, I was making the the walkthrough videos, and I'm on mission 16, 17, 18. I'm like, guys, there should be over soon. And 19, 20, 20. It just felt like it kept going. So I actually enjoyed how long it was. So.
Yeah. The later missions, they were kind of longer, but the entire time you're playing, you're not like, wow, when is this going to end? You're only focused on, oh god, I'm getting attacked. It keeps you excited all the way to the end. So the storyline was really good. It flowed a lot better than, I guess, N-Wars or even StarCraft for that.
I noticed actually one of the bad parts, and I don't know if this is just because I was playing on the console versus the PC, but I noticed when I had to zoom out to try to select, a lot of the units, I would look around, it got a little laggy and kind of bogged behind, but I don't know if it was like that for you on the PC.
Yeah, I noticed some lag when you scrolled in, but it wasn't too big of a deal.
Yeah. I also noticed that when you tell people, units to go certain places, they always, they kind of want to do their own thing to get there, and you have to tell them to go a certain path, and it's kind of, it's all right. It's understandable, but it kind of got annoying a little bit.
Yeah, I think the best example of that would be the infantrymen. You want to, tell them to go hide in the trees, and their tanks 20 feet in front of them. They decide to run in front of the tanks instead of going behind the trees or something like that. I found that annoying because your riflemen just immediately die, and there's nothing you can do about that.
It didn't seem like there was much AI programmed in too much.
Yeah, but they just took more of the quicker path and the more direct path. That's what I noticed. They'd always stay on the roads. They'd be kind of obvious. They wouldn't, just walk on the grass or area.
Yeah.
They'd just take the roads everywhere.
But overall, I liked it. Like I said earlier, I wasn't a big fan of these kind of games, but this one took me by surprise. So I think it's definitely good. I would definitely recommend it. Anyone that likes real-time strategy games, this is a pretty good one. So, anything else to add?
Yeah, no, I agree about that. This is a really good game. It was well done. Minor flaws, but every game has that. So I would definitely recommend people to go get this game as well.
All right, well that just about sums it up for our single-player review for RUSE. Check back in a little bit. In a couple of days, and we'll have our multiplayer review. See you guys later.
Later.